The Wi-Fi is acting up. It's like it won't connect. All right, give me a hug. Okay, we be home for dinner. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start the live over. Y'all have fun. Did you find out about the fees? The fees? Okay. Okay, so I guess I'm live for like 2 minutes and I didn't even know it. You guys, this is crazy. I was trying to start it all over again. I apologize. Y'all are probably wondering like what the heck I'm doing. So, hey Terry, how are you? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's so strange. So it said that the live, that it wouldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. And so I clicked off the little pre-video that I normally do for y'all, and I was going to start it all over again. And so then my daughter walked in the door from her first day of school, and I was talking to her, and I was like, okay, I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to start the live again. Well, apparently it started like while I was doing that. So yeah, crazy. Okay, so how's everyone doing today? I'm Amy with Lily Bean Designs. Let me get, my camera's a little wonky because it's like showing the workspace here, and that's gonna, sorry, my head's in the camera. Okay, we will get things straight today before it's all said and done. All right, so we are on day 2 of our bonus files for the SVG Clubhouse. So as you know, the doors to SVG Clubhouse are open this week for new members. We'll be open till Sunday. We opened up yesterday, and we have 4 bonus files that we're offering that are free when you join. And so yesterday we painted a sweater weather tiered tray set, and that was really fun. And then today we're painting these pumpkin, like farm fresh pumpkin door tags that are going to be super cute. So I've got everything cut out and ready to paint. Hello, Laura. How are you? If y'all are coming in, say hello. If you did not get your text notification that I was going live today, text the number at the bottom of the screen that's scrolling, and you will be notified the next time I go live if you want to receive those texts. I don't text y'all very often. I only text y'all like for important things and if I'm going live. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Yeah, I'm sorry about that crazy. Y'all were like, okay, she's live and she's not even on camera. Like, what is going on? Anyway, I know a lot of people watching the replay and they just skip ahead to the end anyway. So y'all caught me at the beginning when I didn't know I was live. Okay, so SVG Clubhouse. Let me just really quick do a little housekeeping and talk about that. Y'all can just tune me out if you've already heard the spiel, but I know some of y'all are new and you don't know what I'm talking about. I have a private membership group. It's called SVG Clubhouse, and it's a group where if you join, you get 4 exclusive files per month that are when I say exclusive, I mean that they are only in the group. So you can't buy them in my Etsy shop. You can't get them anywhere else. They will never be for sale outside the group. So you get 4 exclusive files every month. Those 4 files are always a tiered tray set, a door hanger or wall hanger, whichever you want to use it for, a shaker set, and a 4th project that's just like something different. So we've done all kinds of things that, for that 4th file, but just like something that's a little bit different, or just like a 4th fun project that I throw in there. Thank you, Laura. I like the tags too. We did some Easter tags back in March. So these are the pumpkin tags, and they're very similar. The design is very similar, but everybody loved those. And so I thought I would kind of bring them back and do a pumpkin patch twist on them. Okay, so in addition to getting 4 files every month when you're in the group, you also get 50% off of all my files in my Etsy shop all the time. So when you join, you get a coupon code emailed to you every month along with your files, and it tells you, it's your coupon code you can use in my Etsy shop, and you can use it as many times as you want. You can buy as many files as you want, and they're all 50% off. So that's a really good deal. I also give you all the marketing photos. So you get the unpainted and painted version of the marketing photos that you can use for all 4 projects, and you can use those to advertise for commercial use, for personal use, whatever you want to use them for. They are yours. Give those to you at the beginning of every month. And then I also give you a supply list for the 4 projects, and it tells you the paint colors that I used and just some different things like some of the glue and adhesive, paintbrushes, the materials, with the thickness of the materials, that kind of thing. So it tells you all of that. It gives you links to all those supplies, so you get that every month as well. You also get access to the private Facebook group, as well as my membership portal, which has all your files in it. So you can, at any time, you can log into the membership portal and you can access your files. Laura, I remember that was your first laser project. That's so cool. You did such a great job on those too. Very fun. Okay, so those doors are open until Sunday, and then we close again, and we're not going to be opening again for a few months. We may not even be opening again for 2021. We may not until 2022. I'm not sure. And I say that because Christmas is a busy time, and that would be, usually I go about 3 months. That would be the next time logically that we would open the doors. However, it's just a crazy time of year, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do that. So it may be January before we open again. So if you want to get all the fun holiday files we're going to be doing, you're going to want to get in this week, because I'm a holiday person. I love making all things fall, Halloween, and Christmas, and on into the winter, ice skates and snowflakes and all that. So if you want to get in early and get all those files in time to make them and add them to your, like if you have a shop, or if you want to give them as gifts, or whatever you're using the files for, get in now, because this might be your last chance. Okay, so the link to join is in the video description. And when you join, I've had a couple of people email me, excuse me, I'm sorry. A couple of people email me and say, okay, so I joined, now what? So you get an email that comes immediately that has all of your files and your discount code in it. So everything is in that email, and it just says, welcome to the club, and everything is in it. It'll tell you how to join the Facebook group and all of that. Thank you so much, Laura. I think it's really fun. The Facebook group that you get access to is, it's such, we have, how many people do we have right now? Not everybody has joined the group. Some people just, I guess, never requested to join, but we have over 800 people in there right now. And I think about maybe 750 that are in the Facebook group, but everybody in there is so nice and helpful. And if you're new and you have questions about like a project or colors or whatever, you can get in there and ask questions. And if I don't chime in first, somebody else generally will chime in and tell you the answer to your question. So everybody's very friendly and helpful, and you don't get, you don't feel discouraged, because sometimes you ask questions in the bigger laser groups, and you just feel like your question gets lost among a whole bunch of others, and people, aren't as helpful, aren't as helpful to newbies. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this project. This is one of the, you get, this week if you join, you get bonus projects. So there's 4 bonus projects. Now this is on top of the 4 files you already get for September. This is, these are files that you get just because, the doors are open, and this is my little perk. If you're already in the club, you always get bonus files. So if we open the doors and we offer bonus files, if you're already in the group, you get all those files automatically. And they were emailed to y'all, excuse me, if you're watching and you're like, oh, I'm in the group, but I didn't know we got files, they were emailed to you yesterday morning. So check your email. Okay, so this is today's file. Every day this week, so starting yesterday, every day this week that goes by, a bonus file gets dropped. Okay, so yesterday's file, that one's gone, but you still have 3 bonus files you can snag today, tomorrow, and Friday. So today is these pumpkin tags. If you do not join by tonight at midnight, then this bonus file goes away, and then we only have 2 left. So get in as soon as you can so you can get as many bonus files as possible. Yes, Laura, it is drama-free. That is a requirement. I don't like drama in my groups. Okay, so we've got, what we have here is we have 2 tags, and these are huge. They Glowforge size. Everything, by the way, all my files in the group are Glowforge size. So these fit in the Glowforge. I think they are 9 by 18 maybe, or 16. I can't remember. I don't have a tape measure in front of me. I have a ruler. How big are these? 12. They're a little over 16, I think, actually. They're not as big as I thought. So for things like door hangers, when I give you a file in the group for a door hanger, I give it to you in 2 sizes. So I give you an 18-inch and a 10-inch. And I do that because I realize that some people have big lasers and they might be able to cut a whole 18-inch set out, no problem. But some people would prefer to be able to cut everything out, including the circle for the door hanger. If most of my door hangers are like circle door hangers, then they can cut it out with their Glowforge. You can always enlarge or reduce the size of any of them, but I give them to you in 2 sizes so they're ready to just drop and go. You don't have to do any resizing or moving around or anything. Everything will fit on the Glowforge bed, because generally Glowforge is like the smallest laser. I think there's a beam box that's a little bit smaller maybe, but most people, probably the majority of people that watch me have a Glowforge, and then there are some people who have like the big laser. Okay, I feel like I'm babbling, so I'm gonna get started on this project. So for these 2 tags, the only thing that's engraved on here is are these letters, because they're really small to try and not engrave, like to try to like cut all the letters out. They were just so small. So I went ahead and I engraved them. And if you want to cut them out, you can cut them out. That's fine. But I engraved them, and I'm going to do, I'm going to do the baby white method, which with milk chocolate paint on these door tags. Well, on one of these door tags. On this one. I'm looking at, I have a picture back here that I'm looking at for my inspiration. If y'all see me like looking over there, that's what I'm doing. All right, so I want to go over this, but I want to kind of do like a light, because I want to be able to still see this engraving. So I'm really just doing a very light coat of this brown paint. And this is chocolate by art. Let me move in the screen so y'all can see me a little bit better. And here's the paint. Deco Art Americana Milk Chocolate. So I'm just dipping my baby wipe in and just wiping a thin coat of paint on here. Aisha says, what thunder do I have? You're trying to decide between Thunder and Mira. So I have 2 lasers. I have a Glowforge Pro, but I also have a Thunder laser, which is the one that she's asking about. And my Thunder laser is a Nova 35 100 watt. Now, you probably don't need a 100 watt. The reason why I got it is because initially I thought that I was going to be cutting out some 1/2-inch wood. And I got the higher power laser because I wanted to be able to do that. But I have found with what I cut that I don't cut that thick wood. So I could have gotten away with the regular Nova 35, which I believe, I'm almost positive, is 80 watts. And is a little bit less expensive than the 100 watt. But I like the size of the 35. It's a great size. I rarely use I use the pass-through door all the time. But I don't use it to cut things that are bigger than my bed. I use it to feed big pieces of wood through, so I don't have to cut them all down. I'm trying not to leave streaks on here on this corner. Y'all can stain this if you prefer. I just like this baby white method. It's quick and easy and stink free. No having to smell stain, because stain gives me a headache. I don't know about y'all. Sorry, I feel like I'm shaking the whole table. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yeah, stain when I'm out in the garage, it gives me a headache. Okay, so that is our 1 tag. It looks uneven, but it's not uneven. It's just the ring light that's making it look like it's not even. So I'm gonna set that over there to dry. This one we want to paint white. So I'm going to use some white chalk paint. Yeah, I haven't used that's right, Laura. I haven't used it for the purpose either. Woohoo, so excited, just joined. Oh, Donna, that's awesome. Thank you for joining. All right. And you know what I'm going to do, y'all? I'm going to move this a little bit here on my shelf. If I can find the sponge. My old Ziploc bag of sponges here. So I buy these big sponges on Amazon, or you can get them at the Dollar Tree, and I just cut them up into chunks. And then you can just, it's so much quicker to get a coat of paint on something this way. All right, I'm seeing that I probably got a little overzealous with my white paint. I probably did not need quite this much. I always do that. And if you join the club and you're wondering where these bonus files are, they are in your welcome email with your September files. Everything is in that welcome email. You'll get your files for this month, so the September files. You will get your coupon code, and then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see where you click for the bonus files. September bonus files is what it says. Sorry, I can see like little things on here that I'm trying to get off, little fuzzies or something. Y'all probably can't see that on camera. All right, so that gave us a good coat of white on there. And I'm just going to do one coat because, you know, I like my rustic look. I just answered that question, Donna. I know there's a delay. I don't know if you heard me or not, but yes, the bonus files are in that welcome email with everything else. They are in there. Okay, so let's set this one aside to dry. And these are so big that I don't have anywhere to put them all. Right, I'm actually going to set this one behind me. And we can move on to our other pieces. Okay, so these are the pieces that go on one of the tags. So we're going to, these two, I'm going to stain. Not really stain, but, you know, make it look like I stained them. So we have some fun projects for September in the group, and I can pop those up on the screen for y'all in just a minute. We painted them all live last week. So if you missed those videos, go back on my page and look at the videos I did last week, because those are all the projects for September. And they are super cute. We had some fall and Halloween projects. I can pop them up for you. So Donna, it should have come right away, but sometimes email filters are really funny. So it may have gone to your spam folder. There are 4 folders, y'all, that emails can end up in. And I don't know why, but I've done everything I can, and I pay a lot of money for email, and there's nothing else that I can do to make my emails not go to your junk folder. I've done everything that I know of to try and avoid that. However, sometimes they do. So there are 4 folders that people have found my emails in if they're not in your inbox. Spam, junk, promotions, and important. And I think important is a folder that Gmail has. And these folders are folders that, like, Gmail or whatever carrier, they create those folders. It's not folders that you created. It's just they're automatically there. And they are frustrating because that's where my emails end up sometimes. So look there. That's probably where it is. And if it's not there, you can always private message me or email me at amy@lulubeandesigns.com, and I will make sure that you get your email. But I promise you it does go through. It's just a matter of where it went to sometimes. Most people get it, but some people, every once in a while, I have somebody who is like, it didn't come, I don't see it. Okay, so I've stained those 2 pieces, faux stained, And now I'm going to use Waverly chalk paint. So let me show y'all. I used this paint yesterday on my live. This is pumpkin. My two favorite kinds of paint are Waverly chalk paint and Deco Art Americana. Those are my go-to paints because they have good coverage. And cheap paint is just not worth it. And it's not like these are super expensive paints, but they make some less expensive paints when you go to the craft stores. I just don't think they're worth it. It's going to save you. You're going to use less paint when you buy better paint. Now, another paint that I actually recommend is if you go to either Lowe's or Home Depot and you go up to the paint counter, they have those little sample jars for $3. I can't remember how many ounces of paint is in those jars, but you can get those colored, like tinted to any color you want. So I have some of those paints. I'll break them and use for some live videos. But I have a whole bunch of those tubs of paint that I had dyed. Gosh, it's been like 2 years ago. I had those tinted, and I still have paint in them. I got paint everywhere. But that's good coverage paint. The only thing about those is, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that it's matte paint. I think that they only come in maybe a satin finish. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows. Maybe they have different finishes now. They could have changed that since the last time I bought paint there. They probably have, but like I said, it's been a while. I prefer matte or eggshell finish paint because I don't like a shiny finish, because the shinier the finish of paint is, the more you will see imperfections in your paint. So what you can do if you want a shiny look is you can paint with a matte paint, and then when you get done with the entire project, you can spray it with a shiny lacquer, and then you get more of an even finish. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not in anybody's comments. I may have to go back and do a second coat though. I said this was one coat coverage, or I said it was good coverage, I guess. But because of this wood that I'm using, which is actually good wood, but this piece of wood has some imperfections in it, and they're showing through a little bit. So I think I'm going to go back with maybe one more coat. We'll see. I tend to use, because I buy a lot of wood, because I sell wood cutouts as well. So I tend to buy, I tend to use my scraps and my imperfect pieces for like videos, because otherwise I'm just going to have to toss them. Jenny, this is called Pumpkin by Waverly. It's pumpkin chalk paint, which is perfect for this fall project, this pumpkin project. This would be one of those pieces that probably would be better to paint before you cut, but y'all know me, I never do that because I never know what color I'm going to want to use till I get ready to paint it. I literally, until I get ready to go live, a lot of times don't know what I'm going to do for the paint because I just can't make that decision. It's too much pressure. All right, I'm going to let that dry and do the pumpkins, and then I'll do a little bit like more touch up, like a second coat on there. So these pumpkins are, these are scored. The only thing that's engraved on this project is those letters on the other backboard. I scored these. I'm going to do a light coat because I want the lines on the pumpkin to be visible. And I'm actually going to do some brown on that stem. So my brush is fairly dry because I don't want too much paint getting down in those grooves. You are welcome. So I'll pop the pictures up for y'all in a minute of the September files. They are super cute. And I've already had some people make them and post their pictures in the group. There's a couple different places that I put the marketing photos for y'all. They are in the membership portal, which you'll get access to when you join. They are also in the group, the Facebook group, under albums. So if you go and look under the album section, you will see all of the marketing photos organized by month. All right. Let me find my brown. Nope, that's my bad brown one. I might have to toss that one. That one I couldn't get to do anything yesterday when I tried to use it. My brown paint pen here, my Posca pen. Let me do this whole outline here. Alrighty. And okay, I think I can probably go ahead and do a little bit more orange on this plaid piece. That is not my favorite fizzy water, by the way. Do y'all like fizzy water? I call it fizzy water. You know, the seltzer, the flavored seltzers. So we drink the heck out of the flavored seltzers, and we love the AHA brand. I love the grapefruit. It's something in grapefruit one. It's like a pink and orange can. And then I also like the blueberry, what is it? Blueberry pomegranate, I think maybe. That one's good. But this is LaCroix, and it is peach pear. And the peach pear is not a favorite, and it's been sitting in our drink fridge in the garage for quite some time. And I was grabbing one, and I'm like, all right, somebody's got to drink the peach pear. If you like pears, you will love it. I guess I don't really love pears is probably the problem. I'm not a big pear person. So, not my favorite. Do y'all like those drinks? Comment and tell me if you like the fizzy waters, and if so, what flavor and brand you like. I've heard the Waterloo, I think it's blackberry, is good. I don't think I've ever bought Waterloo brand before. I've seen it at Target. Yeah, this is covering up. I just saw some like dark areas that really were going to look bad if I didn't go back and touch them up on here. Another color that would be good for this would be the Deco Art Jack-o'-lantern. That's a good orange for this if you want to do the same color scheme. I'm not trying to paint the insides, but I just keep getting a little bit of paint in there, so I'm dabbing it out. Oh, do you hate them all, Laura? That is funny. Okay, well, I've heard that some people who don't like them say that that Waterloo Blackberry one is actually pretty good. It has like better flavor than some of the others. So I don't know if you want to try that one or not. But like my son, he does not like the flavored water, the seltzer water. He's not a fan. Really, my husband and I are the only ones who drink it. it doesn't have any calories, and it's something besides water. And I drink a lot of water, but sometimes it just gets boring drinking water and like tea. I drink unsweetened tea, even though I love some sweet tea. I don't want the sugar. I love sugar, don't get me wrong, but sugar doesn't love me. And it makes me feel yucky because, I'm not 25 anymore. So sugar just does not make me feel great. It makes me just want to go to sleep. I'm trying to get all this paint out of these little crevices here. Okay, so let's let that dry and let's paint the pieces on the other one. All right, so let me think. The backboard for that one is white. The backboard for this one is stained. So let's see, stained, and then I need to do these in orange and this in white. So I guess I think I'm going to do this in orange as well to keep with the color scheme. I thought about, and this would be cute too, doing the same color scheme that I did yesterday for the tiered tray and bringing in some of that Lagoon chalk paint by Waverly and doing the plaid in that. I thought that would be really cute. So, and then still keeping the pumpkins orange, but then bringing in that blue. But I feel like then, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you did these door tags with me back in March, if you did the Easter ones that we did in the group, then I did, I used an aqua color then. So I wanted to do something different because I felt like these would look too much like those door tags. Yes, Laura, I'm loving my new honeycomb. It is, it's so nice. And the pins go in there so nice when I have to pin wood down. They just glide right in there. I'm telling you, my old one was crunchy. It was literally, I said it was fried. Literally, it was fried. It was toasty. Now, another option for these that I thought would be cute and make your life really quick and easy would be if you, all right, now hold on. I'll go ahead and do the pumpkins since they're sitting here in front of me. Can y'all see if I put them there. If you took whiteboard, if you guys are whiteboard users and you did these in like a black and white color scheme and the only color that you brought in was maybe the orange for the pumpkins, you could just cut out the white side and the black side. Like maybe do, the plaid and black on a white tag. And then you could even use the whiteboard and for the back of this one, and you could engrave those letters in the whiteboard because whiteboard engraves beautifully. So then you would have very little painting to do because the whiteboard is already white on one side and black on the other. But now I don't recommend using whiteboard or MDF for door hangers unless you know for sure that they're going to be under a covered porch. I've used it on my door hangers because I have a covered porch. And I also know that, I always say this, when you're making something for someone else, when you're selling a product, you're going to want to think about longevity and, not think about it as being a disposable item. Think about like how long it's going to last and how good it's going to look. I feel like it's so dark in here. I wonder if I turn on my overhead light, if that's going to make it better. Let me see. Y'all tell me. It's just dark outside today. Y'all tell me if this casts like a weird light or if it makes it better. I think that's a little bit better. Okay, I guess that's a little bit better. Maybe I need another ring light like on this side, like shining down. I don't know. Maybe I need two ring lights. Excuse me, Donna, you cannot paint on whiteboard. No, you cannot paint on whiteboard because whiteboard is like, think of the board that you write on in school now. You know, like I grew up with chalkboards because, you know, I'm showing my age, but we had chalkboards. And now they don't have chalkboards, they have whiteboards. So they're glossy, right? That's what whiteboard is. Like it is literally like that finish. So you're not going to be able to paint on top of that. I mean, you could, I guess, but I don't think that would work very well. I don't think that would look right. Laura says that's better. Good. Okay. All right. So then I'm going to do my stems here. So yeah, it would be really cute. But now when I'm making door hangers for my own front door, I just sort of know in my head, like, okay, this is my door hanger for this season. And I take it down. And I might bring it back again next year for that season again. But I don't leave a door hanger up for like all year long and expect it to just sit out and never like age or get weathered or anything like that, because, you know, it's outside and things that are outside just, they get their wear and tear. Okay, I'm thinking about how this is going to look when I put it together. Let me get this piece just to kind of see. See, I wish I had painted that blue because the orange against that is going to be maybe not popping as much as it pops more on camera than it does. I mean, in person than it does on camera because of the glare. You can see it like a lot better in person. But we will see how this is going to look. All right, so I'm trying to figure out what color to paint. Move these down here. And I'm thinking I was going to do them in white, do all of these letters in white. But now I'm thinking I should have painted this maybe black or brought that blue in. I think black would actually be pretty. Maybe I'll go back over this outside in black. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I was getting a text there. And here's the dot that goes on the eye. Okay. So I'm looking at that, and I'm going to go back over this with black. So y'all bear with me. It's not going to take that long. See, you have to like kind of change things up as you go sometimes with crafting if you don't like it. And I don't, we're going to do that and fix that real quick because I think that'll look better. All right, hold on. I got to pour. Y'all know I got my big tub of black paint over here. I was thinking the stain that I chose, well, I keep calling it stain. Y'all know it's not stain. The chocolate ink is a light stain color. So I was thinking orange will pop okay against that light stain color, but not so much. Maybe it would have popped better against a dark stain color. I don't know. I think this will look better though. Put that on there. Yep. I'm liking that. Luckily, this is not that much painting. It's a quick fix. We didn't waste a ton of paint doing it. The green that I used yesterday, ooh, navy blue, that would have been pretty. See, y'all come with all kinds of stuff for the color schemes. I told y'all are better at the color picking than I am. I need to put my head together with somebody who's good at colors because I like making files, but I need somebody else to pick the colors for me. because I know what I like when I see it, but when I'm trying to like make it, sometimes I'm like, I can't decide what color to use for that. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do these letters in white. All of these. Yeah, I think this will look good. Laura, that was actually like a, that was Lagoon. I call it blue, but does it look green to you? It's highly possible that it's a shade of green and not a shade of blue, because my kids tell me all the time that when I say something is purple, they're like, Mom, that's not purple, that's blue. So maybe I'm like colorblind, or I have like some issues with certain colors. Who knows? All right, we're gonna put this back over here because I need some space. I need some more room to paint. I'm gonna have to do 2 coats of white, because you always have to with white paint pens. You always need 2 coats. Oh, the green in the wreath I did. Okay, yes, that is definitely green. Okay, I was kind of worried because I was like, is that green that I used yesterday? Because I really thought it was blue. Okay, then I'm not as colorblind as I thought. I was getting kind of worried there. Yes, that is Lighthouser green that I used on the wreath yesterday. Yeah, that would be cute. But see, you guys will get this file and you'll come up with all sorts of cute ideas for these. I like the black and white idea. I love black and white with like a pop of color. So I'm thinking black and white with a pop of orange would be cute. Would be pretty. Let me show y'all real quick while I'm painting this white. I'll pop these pictures up here of the projects that we're doing for September in the group. So we have, oh, I don't have them all painted. I do have them all painted, but I didn't upload the 4th picture. Okay, so this is one of them. This is the tiered tray file for September. So we have this fun trick-or-treat tiered tray, candy corn, I should say, candy corn tiered tray that we painted last week. I painted that live. And the square piece in the middle, that is engraved in whiteboard. Or scored, I should say. It's scored in whiteboard. So that's our candy corn tiered tray. And I'm just doing a second coat of white on here. This is our little tabletop sign that we painted. If you've got it, haunt it. And that was really fun. We did sort of like, I don't know, I'm calling that an ombre effect. I'm not sure if I'm calling it the right thing, but I like to do like the paints that kind of fade into each other. So we did that. And that also comes with an easel. And the easel works with lots of my signs. So that's my tabletop easel. It's not pictured, but it does work with a lot of my signs. So you will find once you get that file that you can use the easel for lots of things. This is our door hanger. We did a welcome to our patch door hanger. And that was super fun. I love the fall colors for those pumpkins. That's how, those are the same pumpkins that are in this file here that we're painting today. So if you if you want to see how those engraved, or I keep saying engraved, those scored pumpkins look in different colors, that is how they look in those different shades. I'm sorry, I'm trying to paint and talk at the same time. Y'all know I'm behind your picture here, painting and talking. And then the other one, what was the other one we did? Oh, the Boo Shaker. Let me see. I don't think I have a picture of that painted that I've uploaded. I have a picture of it painted, but I haven't uploaded it. This is the Boo Shaker. So it says here for the boos. And that is, that's our shaker set. And I did that live last week as well. So that's our shaker file for September. And it's so cute. It's got the little ghosts, and you can fill in with sprinkles, all kinds of little fun filler things. If you have not done a shaker file yet, then you will love shakers. They're so much fun. And tomorrow we are going to be painting this fun door hanger. It also says, if you've got it, haunt it, which is my favorite saying this holiday or this Halloween season. And so I'm going to try something cool and do like a night sky behind that haunted house, like with different shades of purple and orange and yellow. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun to paint. So that's what we're painting tomorrow. And then Friday, we are painting this sign that says, I put a spell on you, with a little witch hat. And this is one of the other signs that I was talking about that works with the easel as well. And actually, the Boo Shaker works with the easel. So that's 3 things this month that go with that same easel that you can put on like a tabletop. All right, so let me move this picture out the way so I can see your comments again. And go back to comments. Let's see. I love the black and white idea too. I do too. Yeah, I think the black and white would be really cute with this. I almost did that, but then I always feel like when I go live, if I'm just doing like black and white, that's kind of boring for y'all to watch. But I don't know. I feel like I need to bring some kind of color in to make it interesting. But I can't wait to get the haunted house door hanger painted. I think that's going to be really fun. And then we did the little bubblegum machine yesterday. If you guys missed that, we painted a Target bubblegum machine. This is the bubblegum. I don't have one that we painted in the other room, but this is the bubblegum machine. Oh, whoops. Hold on, y'all. It's happened again. Hold on. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. I'll fix it. It's just my daily glitch. I've come to predict it at this point. And now I've got to flip it because it's going to be sideways. There we go. Sorry, I have to mute the mic on there. Okay, so this is the Target Gumball machine that we painted yesterday, but we painted it a blue color. I'll go grab it here for y'all in just a second. As I've started some items with my tiered trays to go in the bubblegum machines. Some little wood cutouts. And they are so much fun. I'm having so much fun with it. But some of you guys were sad because you can't find a bubblegum machine at Target. They're on the dollar aisle. They're $3. The Bullseye Playground, dollar spot up front. And some of y'all said your Target doesn't have them. So next week in my clubhouse, we are going to do a video. I'm going to do a video showing you how to DIY your own little bubblegum machine that looks a lot like the Target one. So, yeah, I'll be doing that next week in the club. probably on Wednesday. I do believe. So stay tuned. I'll announce it in there. It is getting ready to storm outside, so y'all might start hearing some thunder. I'm going to try to finish up here because I don't know. First of all, my laser is still turned on, and I don't like running my laser warming. So I probably need to run out to the garage and shut it off. It's not running. It finished its project, but it is still turned on. I was watching it on my camera while I was going live with y'all. All right, almost done here, y'all. All right, I think I'm going to have to run out to the garage for a minute and shut my laser off. Y'all know my laser's my baby. I can have it thunder and lightning with that on. So hold that thought for a minute, and then we'll put these together. I'm coming, y'all. Ooh, it's getting ready to bust loose outside. Okay, well, I hope that our video doesn't shut off. If it does, I will post a picture of what these look like all put together. But it is going to storm out there. Big time. All right, so the first one looks like this. So that's our first tag. And then I was thinking when I hung it that I was going to bring in this buffalo check ribbon to hang it with, because I thought that would look really cute. But now that I'm looking at it, I kind of wish I had painted this black. So if you see a picture of it later and it's black and you're like, didn't she paint that orange? Yeah, and I'm probably going to go paint it black after I get off camera, but that's how I roll. Okay, so that's one. It is storming outside, y'all. This is the other one. I'll move it up in camera in just a minute. Let me get everything. Okay, here we go. This is the other one. And the orange pops more in person than it does. I'm trying to figure out. I had to work it in the file so that P wouldn't keep hitting that pumpkin. There we go. The little tail on the P wouldn't keep hitting it. And then we've got our Farm Fresh up here. Move this down a little bit. All right, so that's not exactly straight, but that's the general gist of how that looks. And then, like I said, don't be surprised if I go back and I make this black, because I want that to pop a little bit more against those pumpkins, because then the orange and the pumpkins I think will pop more. It does make a huge difference. I agree. Yeah, I just thought this would be lighter. Maybe I should have just done like a clear gloss, like if you have a clear lacquer or something you want to put on there, a clear, kind of a light, very light coat stain, that might look better and make it pop a little bit more with these orange pumpkins. So, okay. So this is the bonus file today. Again, I think once I get this ribbon on here as well to hang it, I think that'll look really pretty. I love this big wide ribbon. This is I don't remember where I got this actually. I think I might have gotten it at Michael's during Christmas last year. I can't remember. I've had it for a while, or I may have even ordered it. Paint it black. I think so too, Laura. I'm going to paint it black and then I'm going to take a picture for y'all. I think it'll look pretty. Okay, so thank y'all for joining me today. Tune in tomorrow. I think probably 1 o'clock again tomorrow for the haunted house sign door hanger, and we'll paint that. But if you want to grab these tags, today is the last day to join and get this file for free, or get this file at all, because it's going to, after today, it's going to go away. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye.